Hey everybody. I just wanted to do a quick video and some instructions and tips on the new form that's coming out, the disclosure of multiple offers presented form, which is effective as of Monday, July 17th. So it's only used in multiple offer situations. So if you don't have multiple offers, you don't need to use the form. If you have multiple offers, you need to use the form. Whether it's 2 or 10 doesn't matter. If you had a single offer and then it becomes a multiple offer situation, that would trigger the use of the form as well. So this just came out today. It's on web forms if you want to go search for it and just take a look at it. You don't need to start using it until Monday. But I just wanted to give you some overview of what the requirements are. So you do have to provide a copy of this form signed by yourself, the seller, and the completed form must be presented as soon as possible to the buyer's agents, all of the buyer's agents that submitted offers. So if there were 5 offers, you'd be sending this form to 5 buyer's agents. You also have to send it to unrepresented parties. So if there's one of the offers is an unrepresented party and you're on your listing, you would have to send this to them as well, even though they don't have an agent. And it has to be sent within 1 calendar day at the latest. So the rule requires it to be sent as soon as possible, but it must be sent regardless within 1 calendar day, not business day. So there's no calculating of holidays. If you have an offer accepted today, Thursday at 1 p.m., you have until tomorrow, Friday at 1 p.m. If it's accepted on a Sunday at 1 p.m., you have till Monday at 1 p.m. So just keep that in mind, it's 1 calendar day. Now, the form itself is really quite simple. There's 2 pages to it. And the first page is simply asking for the property address, the date of the listing brokerage, the name of the designated agents, and a team if it applies. Also asking for the date that the offers were presented and the date that this disclosure was signed. So if you're only signing it the next day for some reason, then you would have the next day's date there. And again, it has to be signed by the seller, all of the sellers if there's more than one, and it has to be signed by the designated agent, the listing agent. And then on the other side of the form, what you're going to be filling in, it's just a grid. And essentially all it's asking for is the property address, the MLS number. This is required for exclusive listings as well. So if it's an exclusive, there just wouldn't be a multiple offer, a multiple listing number. And then it asks for the offer number. Now, remember, the rules require that you're supposed to be presenting the offers in the order in which you received them. So presumably that's how you'd be filling this out. So if you received my offer first, then I'd be offer number 1. If another offer came in 5 minutes later, another offer 10 minutes later, another offer an hour later, then just put it in that order. I don't think it's that important, but it is technically supposed to be in the order that you received them. You're going to put the cooperating brokerage name, or buyer unrepresented if there is no brokerage. You don't have to put the buyer's agent's name, just the buyer's brokerage. So if it's a Sutton agent, you just put Sutton West Coast. If it's a Stillhaven agent, you just put Stillhaven Real Estate Services. You don't need to put any other information than that. And the date of the offer. Usually it'd always be the same date, but again, you could get one offer at 10 o'clock at night. You're not presenting it until noon the next day, and then you get one at 9 in the morning. So they might have different dates. Now, remember, when you get 5 offers, you're supposed to have 5 on here. So you also need to upload this form along with your multiple offers into your room in DocuSign Rooms. Conveyance will be asking for a copy of this. And remember, it does have to be done. It's not optional. So you don't wait for the buyer's agent to ask you for the form. You are required to send it to every buyer's agent as soon as possible. And again, no later than 1 calendar day from the time your seller accepts the offer or rejects them all. So if the final offer, you go back and forth for an hour or two and the seller accepts an offer at 1:10 p.m., then from 1:10 p.m. today, you have until 1:10 p.m. tomorrow. Holidays and that are irrelevant. And if the seller just rejects all the offers, then you still have to send it to everybody. And again, don't wait for the buyer's agent to ask. As soon as possible, you're required to send it, no later than 1 calendar day if they're all rejected as well. So again, it's not a really complicated form. It's all pretty self-explanatory, but I hope this video helps you understand some of the nuances with it. And if you have any questions at all, just please reach out to me. And again, this comes into effect this coming Monday, July 17th. So any offers dated July 17th or negotiated July 17th. So even if you get it on Sunday, but you don't present it until Monday, it is going to be required for that multiple offer situation. Again, let me know if you have any questions. One more form for us to fill out, but it is what it is. Thanks.